fucking cinematic.
When you go up to Mario, he is very confused. He's like, "Hey, where's Giovanni?"
He headed out. I think he was feeling a little stressed. You know, the night was getting a little late. He headed home.
He didn't eat his tomato soup.
I know. I think his stomach was not agreeing with him tonight. You know, he was sad. I think about the soup though. So
it's real early though. You don't sleep till late. You know, he probably went to the palm readers. He probably went to one of them.
Oh, I know. Wait, I know the palm readers.
I'll package them up. I'll package this all up for him. He'll probably come back in the morning. All right.
Yeah,
what were you saying?
Okay, so Mario, got a bit of an incident that occurred in the bathroom.
Okay.
A little bit of damage.
Oh, I do that all the time, every Tuesday. Yeah, I have talk.
I gotta go. I cannot.
Oh my god.
Yo, I think he's like, all right, different than that, a little bit of property damage. A little bit of things got a little messed up. Sink was a little destroyed. Some glass on the floor.
What? Okay. So who's? Okay. Well, that's not okay. But we.
No, it's
okay.
not. No, it's not. I'm gonna handle it.
Okay.
Don't worry
Sure.
about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I got
definitely.
it. New bathroom for you. Fix it up.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just give me a couple days.
Nice.
Started working. I handle it.
Okay, we'll talk about the details. I've been wanting to, put some new things out there. I was thinking orange tile everywhere. The ceiling, the floor. I think it'd be nice. You know,
When they request. He's like, well,
Yes,
since
Mario.
I think
Mario's like, well, since you're gonna do that,
Knox is opening up a thing like the ceiling, man. Dude, that's a bit just orange, like the walls, the ceiling, the floor.
Yeah, there's a new study out there. They said the orange color is a hungry color. Makes you hungry.
Yeah.
People go to the bathroom, they come out, they order more.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I read that in the Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan? Yeah, sure. You know, I think I looked at that. I think I looked at that article. I'll tell you what, I think I looked at that one.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
you start.
Yeah, and he exchange information and get it set up. Yeah. He'll cover the damages.
Perfect.
And all that. He'll get that handled to make sure that's set up and there's no issues there. And maybe clean up the glass in the bathroom so it's not a hazard to walk into. So while everyone else is doing whatever, he's like cleaning and apparently looking up orange tiling because that's apparently going everywhere. Very concerned.
as it should. It's a hungry color.
Yeah,
The Cosmopolitan.
So, what do you guys do next?
I have a question. When Giovanni ran out, during the whole scene with Holly, was Traci in the bathroom with, did we go in there?
Traci, I don't think Traci ever went into the bathroom. Traci was just in the diner, probably in one of the booths. She had taken off the jelly with some alcohol wipes.
Okay. So after she sees Giovanni leave, can she follow after him?
You can. You have a limited amount of time because his taxi is coming, but you are welcome to. 100%.
Okay. She wants to go and have a conversation with him.
100%.
Do I have to roll something?
What exactly are you trying to do? Tell me what you're doing. I'll tell you if you have to roll.
She wants to ask him basically comfort him because she saw that he was sad and he looked distressed. She's like, hey, did everything go alright with Knox? What happened?
No, I'm just not very used to government officials. That's all.
Government, he's just a detective.
He's a human detective?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I think I've seen you around town. You with the Panthers, right? You know Santana?
I was with the Panthers. Yes, I do know Santana.
You're no longer with Santana?
No. What's wrong?
He's gonna look. He's gonna peek around the alleyway, and he sees the croca and like all that mess that is still there in the alley. And he's gonna be a little tense and say, I don't know how much you know about what's going on here, but I think something's very wrong.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
I mean, he's gonna point to the alleyway. I mean, what's right? Do you see that? That shouldn't be happening. And all those creatures that came out everywhere, all those... You know Santana, right? You know what those are. Those are aliens. You know that.
Yes, I do. How do you know them?
He's gonna take a step back. And although this is like the second time he's gonna ask you a third time, are you still with Santana?
Sometimes I work with one of her men.
I don't know if I can trust you then. Go ahead and roll an investigation. You can figure out from that list what you want to ask.
What list? Where's my list?
Go ahead.
It's on a Hunter reference sheet, but I can list out the questions once you roll investigate, which is sharp.
Okay. Come on. 7.
So you can ask one question. I'm going to list them here. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here?
Okay, and what is that specifically pertaining to? Like his secret?
Yeah, like what does he know?
Okay, so you're asking specifically about him, not about the situation.
The situation. Rather, situation.
You'd rather ask about the situation.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, okay, I keep to myself, okay? I didn't even like talking to the police earlier. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, I don't know much of what's going on. Actually, I don't know anything of what's going on. I don't know how the fuck that thing opened. That portal's been closed for years, as far as I know. But those weird kids, I don't know if you were here earlier. Just a few of you were here, but there was an outfit on a body that I saw that kind of matched some people who come to visit Mario all the time. I'm not really sure. What? I don't know. It's just a gut feeling that they have something to do with it. I don't really know what, but they were here and they were gonna get food, but I don't see them anywhere.
They left out the back, right? Because I think it was when Knox and Margo were there.
They did, exactly.
So Traci didn't even see these people.
I think that's before, that's before you guys showed up. We came early.
But that's all I know. And as he finishes that up, there's a taxi that is rolling up for him. Is that all? I'm gonna go now because I don't really trust being out here. It's not safe. With everything that just came out of that portal, those things that came out, it's not safe. And he steps into the taxi. You have you can say one last thing if you want to, but he's.
Can she write down her number and give it to him? Like, here, if you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm always here to listen. And so she gives him her number.
He holds it and he kind of doesn't fully trust it, but he says thank you, and he puts it in his little vest pocket, and and closes the door, and drives off.
Got it. Okay, So Traci goes back into the diner where everybody is. Mm-hmm. Can she go and talk to Knox?
Yeah. What?
Okay. I'm coming for you.
What's up? He's just in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I forgot the orange tiles.
Before you guys,
he's counting
before you guys continue though, Sadie, what is Sadie doing in this situation here?
Has she managed to click off the law at this point? Because that's what she's been trying to
play with it. Is she playing with it? So yeah. As she's playing it with it, she'll realize that when she clicks once, she'll get the lore library. When she clicks twice, she'll get her suit.
Nice. So she's been in and out of her suit like a couple times, and she's like, this is fun. This is fun. Where's my cat? And I think she's gonna kind of go, like, if Traci's left, she's probably just kind of followed after Traci, but like veered off around the other side of like the diner and stuff, and then she's like, Sebastian! Sebastian! Psst, psst. Here, kitty!
You do that for a little bit, and you'll see, like, in the shadows of because the light is very, like, sparse. See his little body just sauntering up down the alleyway up to you. And he comes in front of you in the light, like, down the road a little bit, and just sits there underneath the light.
Gotta come to you. She's gonna glance back at like the diner because she was a little bit concerned about Holly, but she's also like, I don't know her well enough to help with this. And she's gonna kind of like trot across the road to him, across to where he is.
Perfect. He's licking himself, and he once you get to him, he's like, oh, hello.
Okay. You mind explaining what's going on?
Oh, do you like it?
Okay, it's kind of cool.
It's cool.
But I'm also, I feel like I'm kind of in shock. And I feel like this might hit me later.
I forgot. It's been a while since I've done this, so I apologize for the abruptness of everything.
Okay. You speaking is like a weird thing too.
Oh,
like very clearly.
Yes, I have tried. So, for other people, when I speak, it sounds a bit more like. Sophie. Hello. Like this? But for you, we're connected, so I can speak how I want to, how I do. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I feel like she's gonna sit down in front of him, like kind of like cross-legged, like in front of him, because she's like, okay, we're talking.
He's very like he's stretching out a little bit, and he's like, so, questions. Let's see here. Where is there a place you'd like me to start? Because I have a lot to go over.
Oh God. Okay. All right. First up, what is this, and why me with the thingy?
That's the gift of the paw. I don't know why we call it the gift of the paw anymore. It's a bell now. But that gem in there.
Yeah.
You see it? Yes, that's a gem from my planet.
Like Earth?
No. I'm from Catico.
Catico.
Yes. I'm from Catico. And that gem in there, that connects you to our planet. It gives you the magic ability that you have. You're able to summon your suit through it, and you're able to actually do a lot more than I can probably know. Every let's see here, every companion, they manifest their powers in their own different ways. So I don't even know what exactly you can all do, but what I do know is that we are bonded.
Okay. You know what? I'm stressed, but when you say it like that, a cocky little head is really cute.
Oh, thank you. I don't mean to stress you out. I'm going to be honest. I was a little worried about you. I noticed that you keep being in situations around me, and I figured you might get hurt. So I gave it to you.
Aw. Thanks. That's nice. Yeah. I feel like I've befriended people who attract trouble.
Oh, yes, yes. That's what keeps life exciting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that exciting for you? Is that too much?
No, it is. No. I like it.
Oh.
I do like it.
Okay.
I like it. I do. So here's the thing as well. Are all cats like you, or are you a special cat?
Oh. No, not at all. Let's see here. Around 2,500 BC, my planet got infested. A lot of creatures. Yes, it was actually quite terrible. All of the vegetation gone. A lot of life died. A plague, if you will. So we had to find a new place. We decided to get aboard of all of our ships, and when we did that, about 120 of them, yes, we landed here on Earth.
Okay. In Egypt. Didn't they worship cats like gods there?
Yeah, there's a reason for that. That's actually our fault. Luckily, you guys had creatures that are very similar to us. Cats, as you call them. I wonder if they're actually descendants of us, like maybe like a Pangea kind of thing, and they just like, we evolved and they didn't. I'm not really sure. We haven't really looked into it too much.
So if you're not a cat, what are you?
Well, I am from Catico. I am a person of Catico.
Okay. I'm gonna call you a cat then, I guess. Still.
Well, we're not offended. I'm gonna be honest. We named cats because they look like us. So we're the reason why cats are named cat.
Wow.
He literally just said trademark. Excuse me, we patented that first. Where do you think the name came from? Who the fuck came up with that? Us. I love it.
Yes, I am from Catico, and those animals looked like us, so we said, hey, cats.
Call them cats. Hey. Oh, that makes sense. You don't mind if I call you Sebastian then, because I totally saw you and thought wow, Sebastian suits this cat.
Yeah, most owners of mine are, I would say, I like to call you guys companions. Other people like to call you guys, worshippers or whatever, but I call you companion. They all have given me different names. Yeah, so this would be my fifth name. Sebastian, I like that.
So you've had 5 companions like me with the bracelety thing?
I only bestowed the gift to one of them, but yes, I've had 5 companions, caregivers.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes.
All right, but don't swallow any more pills. That can't be good for you.
I get a little excited when I'm playing around and the toys just I just inhaled that one by accident. But it was probably a good thing because now you have it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, right. I need to go and back there with those guys.
I have to let you know, with the suit comes responsibilities.
She's gonna be like maintenance?
Maintenance, sure. That's another way of looking at it. Yes, please take care of the suit. Our people operate as a bit of pest control. Yeah.
Oh, for the big bugs.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Like the big bugs. Yes.
Okay.
There is a lot of creatures or things that come into this place, and we're all across the globe just making sure that the pests are controlled. So whenever there's an issue that's too big for us to handle, you as our caregiver or companion will have to help with that.
Okay. All right. I feel like I'm kind of with a group that are doing that. So this works out great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. What if I am at school?
What if you're at school and what?
And there's a bug thing. Can I wait until the end of class?
Well, That's your choice. If it's not eating anybody, I guess it's okay. If it's
Okay,
relaxing, then sure. But if it's killing everyone and you sit there and you don't want to do anything, I think that's going to be on your conscience. I can't be your conscience.
You're right. Okay, cool. And I mean, you've always been very responsive to your name. I presume that counts now, right? If I call out for you for help if I need it.
I can hear it, but I'll be at home. And I'll be at home. You can ring the bell if I'm around the corner, like today. Then yes, I'll come through. But I mean, it's not.
What if I got you a little kitty backpack?
For me to lug around, what would I put in it?
A little kitty backpack. Like a little backpack, and I'll put a little blanket in there, and you can have a little snooze. No? Okay.
His back kind of like arch up a little bit at that, and his tail's like twitching in like a not very nice way.
No backpack. Okay. Lesson learned.
He's like, I was over on the bench. You can leave me on the fucking bench.
Right?
Alright.
Sebastian
I was over on the bench.
He's like, I'm watching this from a distance.
I got your back from way over here.
From way over here.
Like
I gave you the bell. It's on you, my guy.
Sebastian and Traci see eye to eye.
Well, if you ring the bell, the gem inside has a distinct sound. If there's any more people of Catacomb around, they might be able to help. If I'm here, I will be able to help. But it is still just a regular bell noise. It's not really, it's a distinct sound, but it's not like I can, if I'm in Jamaica and you ring it, I'm not gonna know.
No. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Are you going to Jamaica?
No, but I thought about it. It's very nice.
It is.
Maybe in another life.
Okay. You got like 9? Do you have 9? Is that true?
I just told you. I told you I had 5. This is my 5th life.
I just saw you had 5 people.
Oh, yes. Each one of my lives, I've had a caretaker.
Oh.
Yes.
So you only have like 4 left?
Yes. Which is why I'm a little scarce about being around you, if you're going to be doing it.
Okay, yeah, that's important.
You leave him be.
Okay, well, I'll go back inside, you go home, and I'll be home to feed you in a bit.
Yes, because I'm starving. I feel like I haven't eaten anything my entire life.
Okay, oh, did you want to come in and I'll grab some stuff from the diner for you?
Oh. Don't mind if I do, yes. And
Okay.
he's going to start.
He's gonna pick him up. She's gonna pick him up and like let him sit on her shoulders again.
Perfect.
I just love how this cat was like, I am not following you around. I don't want to die. So I'll be over on the bench. I'll be back at home waiting for my tuna. Waiting for my fucking tuna. Like.
Yeah, she's gonna head back inside with Sebastian. Just like give him a little scritcher behind the ears.
Perfect. Awesome. So yes, Traci walks in. Sadie walks in. What are y'all doing? Yes, go in there. Sadie gets the snack for Sebastian. What is it the group wants to do? You have gone through so much together right now. I feel like there hasn't been a lot of talking yet, or whatever you guys want to do. It is up to you. I'm giving you the floor.
Traci, you want to talk to Knox really quick?
Talk to Knox. Talk to Knox alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's walking over.
He's like cleaning up the last of the glass just so it's like not like a total hazard and someone won't like die walking into the bathroom. And then like maybe taking measurements like how the fuck does he want like tiles or
Traci just walking. She's like, "What the hell happened?" Oh, Holly.
yeah. Do you think this is a good orange? Like he's holding up like his phone. Do you think? Would you describe this alright as a hungry orange?
His
As a what?
He doesn't have phone. Maybe I've got like.
You're in the 70s.
Do I have something orange?
His phone. I just assumed his phone was orange.
maybe my pager case is orange.
The pager was orange. Was
Pager
like,
case?
Maybe he's got like a marker and he's like, all right. You think that like that's a good orange or?
She's gonna be like, What the hell is a hungry orange, Knox?
I don't fucking know, Tracy, but Mario insists that shit's real and that he wants the entire bathroom to be orange. Top, bottom, floor, ceiling, walls, orange. And he said it has to be a hungry orange. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay, well, that seems like a personal problem between you two. But I do want to talk to you about something. So, it seems you had a conversation with Giovanni, because it sounded like you was threatening him a little bit. What was that about?
Threaten him? No. Pick up that he wasn't telling me the whole truth? Yes. Disclose that I find it fun that he is telling the truth and I'm gonna find out? Also yes. I didn't threaten the guy.
What were you guys talking about? The truth about what?
I asked him what he knew about the cases that I'm working on. The bodies
And
that
what
I've
did
gone
he tell
missing. Nothing really helpful, besides what I knew, but a few little tidbits and hopefully could be helpful. He's like looking back at his notes because he wrote this down. Yeah, stuff about the body, the clothes that they wear, which was oddly familiar to what I saw when we first walked in here.
Anything else?
Well, I'm pretty sure the guys we first saw when we first walked in here were probably a part of it. Maybe caused the problem. Maybe caused the hole? Rift? Portal? I'm gonna write down portal. That sounds like the word to use.
Did he mention anybody's name or anyone in particular?
I think he like looks down at his notes and is about to answer. He looks back up. You got a lot of questions for someone who didn't hear the conversation.
I just heard the ending. That's it. It just seemed...
I'm assuming the last thing
like
I said.
I don't know. He just seemed really upset when he left, so that's why I'm just asking.
I don't think you're saying all what you got to say, though.
I don't think you're saying all what you got to say.
Maybe
so
not,
what you
but
got in
you
that little
asked
notebook?
a lot of questions. My notes. I'm a fucking detective. You asked me a lot of questions. Answer one of mine. What you so curious for?
Just wondering. Just asking.
Nobody just asks.
Well, with all the crap that's been going on, I think I can ask.
Well, it was nothing particularly pertaining to the Kokra. What do you know? I mean, it feels like you know stuff and you don't want to disclose that. And maybe you want what I know, which compare what you know to help you. But I don't think you're going to tell me anything back. I don't like that. I'm nosy as fuck, you see. So that ain't going to work for me. I don't know if we're a team now or anything like that. I'm good at teams. I can do them. But I need communication.
Okay, so you can ask one question after you let me see that little notebook of yours.
I know. Personal. Not giving you my notebook. But I'll tell you a little more of what I heard.
Okay.
Okay. He mentioned something. A word. Asked me if I was part of a group because I seemed to know too much. Said he wasn't doing anything illegal, at least not in the eyes of the law. And by law, he meant humans, apparently, I guess. Or at the very least, the law we abide by. The law I abide by. He kind of corrects himself because he doesn't quite know where Traci stands. Galaxy Collective.
He specifically said those words.
Yeah. He said he doesn't hurt anybody. He doesn't do anything wrong, but he kind of disclosed, kind of pushed off when I asked if he was doing anything else suspicious or nefarious. And then he asked me if I was in Galaxy Collective. I told him no. Then he clammed up just clammed up on me after that.
Yeah, that's odd. Well, thanks. All right. See you later.
Get your ass fucking back here and answer my question. Get your ass back here.
Okay. What's your question?
Like, don't you fucking do this to me. Don't you do it to me. Oh god, not like a question. I think he was like, I'm gonna be annoyed if she tried to leave. And it's like, alright. Simple question. I hope you can answer it. Kind of turn the tides of how far I can trust you. But were you already involved in all this shit? Did you know about all this stuff that's going on before this? Before the cook, or before the hotel, for all this to happen these last 24, 72 hours? Did you know? And better question, which side of it were you on?
That's 2 questions, and I'm only going to answer one. So I'll answer the first one. I knew about some of it.
It's a real cheap answer.
But it was an answer.
Yeah, it was. I think he like closes up his notebook and like leaves the bathroom. I'm gonna go talk to the group. He goes back out.
Perfect. Yeah.
So Traci's they're still in the bathroom, right?
Traci is still in the bathroom, yeah.
Okay, so after Knox leaves, like, and she sees the door close, she like gets mad and she's like, fucking Santana, and then she walks out after him.
Perfect. Yes, Knox, you go out and you see the rest of the group.
Oh, nice cat.
Thanks, his name's Sebastian.
Oh,
Forgot about the cat.
that's a good name.
I think so too, and he thinks so too. He told me.
Oh, well, that's good. I think. What the fuck? Anyway, alright. Y'all want to get out of here, and not be here anymore?
I would like a milkshake before we go home.
Finally, someone with sense. Mario, we will have 2 shakes.
Okay.
Actually, no, we will have 5 shakes. We will
Oh,
have 5
we'll put
shakes.
him in the car. We'll put him in a car seat in the holders.
Shakes! Okay?
5
Alright.
shakes. 5 shakes are the best you got.
Alright,
Give us a
sure.
special.
I ran out of the covers for them. So, I'll fill it up.
You're drinking that
3/4
shit in
of the way.
here. We are not drinking that in my car.
Alright.
Yeah. If I put it, I mean, they're really thick. You need like a spoon to drink them anyway. So,
That's
if I
right.
put it up
That's
to
what I
3/5,
liked about him.
Could
you'll be
you
okay.
you put some more milk in it? Then and then it will be smoother.
We don't
No?
want it to be smooth, honey. Then it will spill.
It's the face.
We
Exactly.
want those concrete mixers.
Exactly.
He's like, you don't
Exactly.
understand me.
Mario gets it. Mario knows how to make a shake. You let the man do what he knows how to do, and you do what you know how to do, honey. That's how you get through life.
Okay. I don't have
Shaky,
my
I'll be
pocket
right
money
back.
on me.
I got you.
Someone else.
I got you.
Oh. Yes. So Mario whips you up your milkshakes. He gets it to you. It is like filled up 3/4. You guys head out into the alleyway. I'll say how did you guys get there? You guys all
I think
how did you
they
guys
3
get
got
there?
there separate. Me and Margo took my car.
Yeah. Carpooled.
Carpooled.
I don't know how the other
I
3
mean,
got here.
Nobody else has.
My Vespa
A
was out of
vehicle.
commission, remember?
So
My
everybody's
Vespa.
probably riding with Knox.
Yeah, I do say nobody's taking a fucking milkshake in the car. You finish that and throw it out before, or it needs to be like mostly empty. You spill it, I'm gonna lose it.
Knox is so funny. Margo gets in the car with the milkshake.
Margo, please.
Knox, you really keep me young. All right, everybody, we got.
She's just
places
standing there like stressing out.
Are we
gonna stay.
gonna leave that over there though?
And she's gonna point to the alley with the dead croaker. She's like,
Are we just gonna leave that?
Probably shouldn't.
Holly, can you do your glowy eye thingy and make it go away?
I don't know if it works like that, but I'll try.
Okay, cool.
we like a try.
Nothing
Shazam it. Just
Oh.
Oh,
Bill's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still
I
there.
think it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's pretty good though.
Sweet, you want me to roll magic?
Yeah, if you think Holly's
She's just-
genuinely trying, yes. Holly,
Yeah.
roll magic. And Sadie, roll investigation for me.
Oh.
Ooh.
Come on.
I got, hold on. Am I +2 on magic?
On weird. It's weird.
I mean, weird?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
I got 13.
13.
Jesus.
All right. Maybe.
I got 6, so if anyone wants to give me a little help out.
I don't know what you're investigating to help. What are you looking for? It was like Sweet asking like Sadie to investigate something. What are you looking for? You don't even know what you're looking for.
Oh. Okay. Dang.
Was it just I think it was just a Sadie thing. I think you sorry, Sadie.
Let me see here. Let me work with this first. They'll do the magic thing. So you're trying to vanish it. Roll magic. You rolled magic, you got 13, right? Is what you did?
Yeah, yeah.
So Holly, you start walking towards the Crocra. And you get closer and closer and closer to it. And the closer you get, you notice that your necklace starts to levitate a little bit. And you know what? Yeah, this is how it'll work. Whoever's watching it, because Margo, you're in the car, right? And Knox,
Yeah,
you're fighting
I'm
with
in the
Margo.
car. I'm looking out the window.
Yeah, Knox is like trying to convince Margo about like his leather seats and how much effort it would be to get it out if any of a single droplet spilled in his car.
And she's like,
perfect.
I've drinking so many milkshakes, my balance is immaculate.
You're noticing what's happening in the car. Or you watching Holly?
Who?
You,
Me?
Traci. Yeah.
Watching Holly.
Okay. Traci, you also roll investigation. Holly, you walk close and you see your necklace is starting to like levitate a little bit, and as you get close enough, once again, a pink light comes from the portal and hits your necklace, and your eyes start to glow, and you start to levitate again. And the portal starts to open back up in the center. It's pink and purple and swirling. Swirling.
It was me! Damn it!
No.
The drama? I'm not
The drama? I might be the drama.
When you do that, so you start to feel once again, like sense of gravity, like there's a pull towards the portal again, and the body of the Crocra is going towards the portal. Traci, what did you roll?
I got an 8.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you'll get. Traci's getting a little clue. It's your choice.
Experience.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, you get an experience point. It's your choice whether or not you want to share it with the group, but this group has so many secrets. I wonder how you're going to solve this.
You know, Knox
Right?
is wondering the same damn thing.
So
Sneaky group.
this is what you see,
Who, me?
and I messaged it to you.
Separately or in the skinty?
I messaged it to you on Discord. So
Oh,
What am I skinny?
okay.
Skinny, skinny.
So, you see what's beside there? You see what's on the left side?
Yeah.
That is where the pink electricity is hitting Holly from. It's connected to that, and that's what's connected to Holly's necklace. All right. And Holly, you see that the Crocra is being sucked in to the portal. Its dead body is like coming from the side of the building into the portal. But now you're stuck in the same position again. So
I think since you rolled a 13, I'll give you this. I'll give you something that you actually did not get to see before that could help you in the situation since you rolled a 13.
Okay.
Yeah. You know that the power that is coursing through isn't coming from you. What's going on right now with you physically is that your magic is activated to protect you from the amount of power that is coursing through the necklace to the portal.
You're basically a conduit for it.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking, like, she's just a conductor. Okay.
So yeah, Holly needs to close this portal, basically, is what's happening.
Yeah. And she could speak and everything, right?
Yeah, I think she can. It's just maybe not like full-blown conversation, but yeah.
Let's see. Basically in like probably broken and like very few words, I want her to like tell Traci, like, once it gets through, pull me back.
Okay. I got you.
Perfect. So then what we'll do is Traci, roll magic one more time to see if you can close the portal, and Holly, roll magic one more time to see if you can close the portal, and Traci,
I was supposed to be like, I got magic?
if you roll for a help action if they need it.
For help out?
You don't have to help because it's going to be a mixed success anyways. Yeah. So so I'll say that you guys perfectly you're able. It takes a little bit of power that because like I said, you're not used to it, and you struggle a little bit to close it, but the comfort of knowing that Traci has your ankles again helps you close it all down, harness it, and Traci pulls you away as they did before, away from the portal, and your necklace falls down and the portal closes up. And yeah, but I think the mixed success is that this time when you do get pulled, you do hit the ground a little bit. It's not no harm, but you did hit the ground, so you hit the floor.
She hit the floor. I think she's gonna look up at Traci and just like smile with relief and be like, "Thanks. I don't think I should get near that again."
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I always got you.
Thanks, Traci. I appreciate that. Sorry for all the chaos. I feel like I know it's not I know I'm not the drama, but I feel like a little bit it's my fault.
I feel a little bit like the drama.
Just a little bit. I mean, no, baby, it's not your fault at all.
Oh my god. Oh no.
And then be like, you ready to go? Get in Knox's car?
Yeah, I like that car.
Alright, let's go.
Knox has accepted that he can't fight Margo by this point. And he's just waiting.
As he should.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys did no. I mean, it was a big event too. If you guys wanted to notice what happened in that, I'm sure you did notice. There was a lot. But yeah,
Holly like sits in the car and she's like, "It's taken care of. It's gone."
All right.
Wait, so Margo and Knox could have possibly noticed the pink portal.
I mean, I'm just gonna say Sadie is also gonna get in the car and just be like,
So, you kind of just open the portal just by being near it?
I guess.
Margo's gonna go, you did what?
I opened the portal again. I guess it's the necklace? Because it connects.
What was in it? What did you see?
It was just pink. I didn't see anything.
It's just pink? Right. I'm just gonna get into this milkshake.
Knox would just like look over at Margo for a second, but then just start driving.
Tracy's like in her head, like after what she just saw, so she's just like she's just like trying to add everything up in her head. So she's not even paying attention right now. But she's in the car.
Made it into the car.
I'm in the car.
Sadie is very casually hiding from Knox in the rearview mirror, just slowly drinking / eating her milkshake because she's like, I know.
If he ever gets eye contact with her, he's just like.
Margo's nodding.
And they were both in the front seats, and it's like your two parents, and Knox is just like, and Margo's just like, Link,
how you do it.
These are your two parents, everyone.
She's still got Sebastian here as well. She's
cat fur in the car, milkshake in the car, everything's in the car. Jennifer.
Poor Jennifer.
Question about how you guys are feeling right now with the game. Would we like to wrap up soon, or you want to go for a little longer? Like, what are you up to? What are you feeling?
I'm good for a little bit longer.
I'm good. Keep going. I'd like to get to talk as a group, kind of, to about everything that happened, like as one. And unless someone's tired and wants to like hit the hay.
Fine.
I don't have work tomorrow, so
secondary location.
Okay.
We're all just like, let's go.
I'm crying over this.
Yeah, I think you made eye contact when I did the first time, and you were the only one that looked at me. I was like.
So while you're driving, just processing everything that happened, I'll say that your hands, all of the places where you guys have touched the jelly, is feeling a little itchy.
I don't think Margo ever touched the jelly.
No, she didn't.
Margo's the safe one. Margo, stay safe, please.
That's why she can drink milkshakes in a car. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because I ripped a sink out of a wall that my hands itch.
No, mine do too.
Mine's too.
You guys allergic to anything?
No,
I feel fine.
Probably that milkshake.
Wait,
she's gonna turn to Sebastian. She's gonna be like, "Hey, we got some goo on our hands earlier, and it wouldn't come off. And it went through my suit."
Goo?
Goo.
Oh. I don't know how to deal with that. What color was it? It was pink. I forgot to tell y'all that.
It was pink.
Not you sliding it in there.
Just in case you didn't know. Pink.
Sadie.
There's a couple of things. I'm not too sure. And what you guys are hearing in the car is like literally Sadie's talking to the cat, and the cat is just like.
Margo and Knox in the front seat.
Is she next to Traci? And she's.
This car ride is so concerning.
I honestly presume that Sadie is in the middle because she's smallest.
Yeah.
Stop.
Sadie.
Yeah. 1 second, Sebastian. Yeah.
Mind pal.
It's not a mind pal. Oh, wait. Oh, right, the lore thingy. You think it's in here, Sebastian?
Yes. Look up pink jelly. Look up irritation, skin irritation. Maybe that would probably help you a little bit more.
Okay, she's gonna click it for the lore, and then she's gonna be like,
right, navigating this.
Google search engine. Skin irritation. WebMMB comes up.
Wait, we can't see what she sees, right?
No, all you're seeing is Traci. Like, is
just her doing this.
It's just looking. Yeah.
Okay, back there, sweetie. You all right?
Stop waving at you're distracting the driver. What are you doing?
How much sugar did you have?
How many milkshakes did you give this kid?
It's okay. She's using her mind palace gifts.
It's one too
not
many.
a mind palace.
skin irritation. Try to roll investigation.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Meanwhile, Holly's just staring at the cat.
7.
A 7. Okay, so you see a few things. You see things under, because this what you see is that a lot of this lore is stuff from
Earth and things that have came to Earth that were tracked by cats, or people of Catico. So how they've... Okay?
My
okay.
My lighting is weird and suspicious.
So, under what question do you want to ask? You have one question.
I think asking what is it gonna do, like the jelly.
What is it gonna do? Okay,
what is it gonna do?
I think, unfortunately, you don't know too much about this creature yet, I don't think, to know exactly. So you'll have a couple of things. You'll see one of them says that I think a couple of them say that you need an ointment to kind of help with skin irritation. Another one says, like, when dealing with jelly, how to properly, like, prepare it for a meal, because you're looking up skin irritation and jelly, right? Or is it just yeah, okay. So yeah, one cell talks about an ointment, another one talks about preparing it for a meal, another talks about how to take care of jelly friends. So you'll see that there's a couple of different ointments that are underneath there, and you'll have to probably prepare those, and you don't know enough to really, like, specify, like, which one it is, but that's what you have access to. That, you know, it's probably in here, it's just you don't know which one to narrow it down to.
Okay. Okay, I think I've got it, guys. We need, like, a skin ointment for anywhere that the jelly is touched. And you know what? My dad is, like, a really good baker, so maybe he could make it if I give him the ingredients.
I mean, I have anti-itch cream in my bag. Like I mentioned that earlier. Are you guys itchy?
Yeah, my hands.
Why didn't I can just give you anti-itch cream? Why didn't you just say that? It's
I
from
mean,
the drugstore.
We can try it, but it's quite specific, and there's different ones, and I don't know which one it is.
Quite specific. God, what are you pointing at?
Oh, I've got this.
It's name brand. I got name brand. It's
off-brand itch ointment.
No, I've got my my belt bracelet. And when I click it once, I get loads of, like, information.
Traci, you did not give this kid any of the, because I know sometimes, listen, I know what happens sometimes in the club.
I don't know what's going on with them, these two.
No,
right
I'm
here.
serious. I can talk to my cat and everything.
Why did you put me back here with them?
Guys,
you just got in the car faster. Try again next time.
Please.
Listen, I'm telling the truth. It's how I got the weird costume.
I think Knox is looking in, like, the rearview mirror and, like, makes eye contact with Sadie and just, like, stares for a moment. And I think he's like, "You mean it?"
I mean it. I'm not lying.
Oh, honey,
swear on it, kid.
I don't think you're lying.
You swearing on it, kid? Alright.
I swear.
So and that's what you meant when the cat said he liked the name. He talks.
He likes the name because I asked him.
Alright, so what's some of these ingredients? What's some of the stuff you need? List them off. When we can stop somewhere.
What's some of these ingredients?
He's 100% believing her. Like, I feel like at this point he's known her long enough to know she's not fucking around, and, like, this is some shit happening. So it's been weird enough today.
Believes that she believes that this is happening.
Yeah, he believes that it's fucking real. After everything that's happened today, he's like, yeah, no, on God, you talked to your cat. You had a cat suit on a minute ago and you took it off. You talk to cats. What you need. So, if we need to get something from the store for the ingredients, so stop.
Yeah, there's like 17 remedies. So you guys don't know enough about the creature to figure out what
I think
maybe hold off until we know a little more.
Yeah.
Before we start making, you know, my kitchen ain't that big. I just don't think. Where are we going? Y'all got me driving.
Do you guys not want to try the name brand? It's very good. I use it sometimes.
I'll try it. I'll try
so
it.
we're just gonna. I'll try it.
Where are we going? Y'all got me driving the car. Okay.
When Margo opens her bag to get the ointment out, Margo, there is a glob of just pink little ooze in your bag.
The fuck is that?
Let's get in there.
The fuck is that?
Is it alive? Don't touch it. Wait.
Putting stuff in my bag behind my back.
Jelly
I don't
friends.
mind carrying
Jelly
it.
friends.
Your ointment is in the little zipper on the side of the bag, so you can try. If you roll, act under pressure to not get jelly on your hand.
God.
All over my Kleenex.
Knox just wants to drive home. He doesn't even know where he's going. He has no idea where we're going. There's a goop in the car. He's driving down Main Street. What's happening?
Gum. I don't like this.
Please roll well.
So I did. Ooh, it's a -1.
Oh, that's not very cash money of you.
What did you get? What did you get?
It was -11, right? Oh.
No. -1.
Oh.
So it is a 4. It's I have
Margo?
so much stuff in my bag.
like took off their bandana to wrap their hand around and get it all nice and like try to delicately open it, sneezes, full hand into the bag.
Oh no!
God, it's that cat probably. No, I have a cat.
Yo, it's the way Knox is just like, what's happening? Just keeps looking over at her. You're freaking me out. What are you doing?
I just got a little bit on my hands.
Oh no!
It's like webbing. There's like webs of pink goo between the.
Oh, he looks over.
You have to ask permission next time. This is disgusting. Can I wipe it on the course?
I swear to God! You wiped that on my fucking car. Friendship ends here. Our friendship ends here.
Napkins?
Yes, in the glove department. You put them there.
Get it with her elbow.
He like leans over and like he like reaches his arm out to open the glove department.
The glove department with my elbow.
I think he'll pull over at this point.
Is it alive? Is it alive? Or is it just...
Yeah, Knox is pulled over. We're on the side of the road.
I think it's just the goo again.
Can I roll investigator mystery? Sure. Investigate. Wow. Okay. So that is a 8.
Okay. And what question do you want to ask?
Great question. I'm going to ask.
And don't forget to mark experience as well for the fail.
Okay. What sort of creature is it?
When you look at it, you don't think there's anything living in there. So it is just some oozy jelly, just
some goo.
Some goo.
Alright, well, pulled over. Just
goo.
like turn your purse upside down. Out the car.
Upside?
It's covered in goo.
In there.
It's covered in goo. You gotta let go of God. You gotta let go of God.
You just gotta throw it away. You gotta
Margo, we can get new stuff.
Throw it away.
But I have my travel binder in there. It's got a bunch of contacts.
We'll get you a new one. You gotta throw it away, babe.
Sweetie.
You gotta learn to let go.
That shit touched my hand and did not leave. It'll not leave your bag for the rest of your life. It'll be in your bag.
Can I keep the bag?
No, it'll be in your bag for the rest of your life. I will buy you a new bag. I will take you shopping for a new bag. Get that shit out my car.
How much money you have? You remodeling a bag?
Not a lot. I don't give a fuck about me. So I spend it on other people. Get the bag out my car.
Okay, fine, but we're gonna work on that. You're gonna learn how to treat yourself.
The bag out my car.
She is She's shaking stuff out of the bag, but then she's picking up this other stuff and putting it back in because it's got some goo on it, and we can fix this. And I'm wiping the goo off with the glove compartment napkins.
Okay.
Can I?
Oh,
sorry. Go.
No, go ahead. Finish what you were gonna do.
I'm gonna ask if I could investigate a mystery again. I don't know if I can do it twice.
Well, I will say for right now, I would hold off for just a second.
Okay.
Unless what exactly do you want to ask?
I was gonna ask what was it going to do?
Gotcha. You did roll for an 8 right now. Let's just say hold that off for another moment because you did roll just now. What was it, Holly?
I was gonna say, like, as they're doing all that, I think, like, Holly's been, like, looking at her hands and, like, rubbing them, and I was gonna see if I could roll for premonition.
Premonition. Okay, go ahead, roll.
Let's see, 1 plus weird. Okay, so I got an 8. It says, on a 7 through 9, you get clouded images of something bad that is yet to happen.
Okay. That is yet to happen. Okay, perfect. I think what is happening for you, you're in your hands, and you're feeling them, and you close your eyes and your veins start to pulsate, and when you open your eyes again, they're fully white and you're not in the car anymore. You are in a room you don't recognize, in a place you don't recognize, surrounded by people that seem familiar to you, but to this body, you feel like you're terrified. And you're shaking, almost vibrating. And as you're doing so, you are throwing jelly, pink jelly everywhere. And you're spinning now because you just can't control how just completely terrified that you are. And at that point, you get so shaken up that you pass out, and you actually flop back into the car, and you open your eyes, and you're back in the car. But I will say that you rolled an 8, you said? An 8?
Yeah.
Okay. The figures, they look very similar to, like, I'll say you saw your body. Like, you could make out that you saw yourself.
Okay. I think Holly will open her eyes and kind of frown and go, oh, it's scared.
What's scared, darling?
I saw, or I was, it's still hard to explain.
That's alright.
I had a vision, and I was this thing that is creating the goo. And I was really scared, and I was spinning, and I was just shooting out all of the goo at what I think was a whole us, because I saw myself. So I think whatever it is scared, and that's why it's sending out all the goo. I'm not really sure. But I think we're going to be able to find it, and maybe we just need to calm it down.
Where was this? Where did you see yourself? Where did...
I couldn't. It was really clouded, so I don't know where. I didn't see it, a familiar place, right? It's like a place I didn't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, because it was a mixed success. You don't really know where it was.
Yeah.
But you could make out that the figures looked like one of them looked very similar to you, so you could maybe it's everybody else in the car, and that you were terrified as this little goo person.
So I don't really know where or when this was, but normally I see things that are gonna happen. Potentially.
When did we all first see the goo? It was all at Mario's, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was all over the handles.
Yeah.
I don't know how it could have gotten my bag. So whatever did this was at Mario's. Did anyone at Mario's seem scared to you guys?
Giovanni.
And those people. Wait a minute. Could it have been the people that we saw? That doesn't have any connection to it. Probably not, because Giovanni was already in the place, but those people came in through the front door and touched the front door. But then the three would have noticed it when they touched the front door, so it had to happen afterwards. But Giovanni never touched the door until he already left, and he was just inside the whole time. So it was neither of them. Or at least we didn't feel it the first time.
So it was after the portal.
It was after the portal, something touched the door. And then also Margo's bag, which had to have come inside while we were gone. While we were outside fighting.
What kind of animals did we see leave the portal? Did they look like normal animals or just creatures?
I think we saw a lot of creatures. A lot of them. A bajillions.
Also, Sadie, as your Holly, while you're Holly, what are you wearing?
You established go-go boots.
Go-go boots and probably just black mini dress, spaghetti strap.
The side of your leg is also starting to itch as well.
My leggy itches.
I'm leaving. I don't want to play anymore.
I'm sorry, your what itches?
Your what? Let's say
my
that
leg.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you said the first time, but we'll go with it.
She looks down. Is it covered in goo?
Goo residue on it.
God, where were you walking?
Alright, how about this? Where are we going so we can figure this out?
We can go to my place if you want.
Will your parents be there?
Yes.
Do you want to explain this to your mom?
No.
Okay, so we're not going to your place.
Go to my place if you guys want, but it's in the suburbs and I still have to get actual lawn care over there. But I mean, I can perfectly house some people.
Alright.
How about we just go back to my studio?
That's closest.
Stay in the city.
That's closest.
Stay in the city.
He'll just start going there so we can actually be somewhere, out the car, and settle and talk.
Yeah, we can talk in the back room.
Alright.
Yeah.
I can't promise this goo isn't going to get on your car, though.
Can we speed run until we get to the studio?
We are speed running into the studio. When you get there, it is nighttime. Club 51 is popping right now. There's a lot of people going in and out. When you walk through, Traci, you see Melon. And Melon is trying to wave you down. And you can talk to them whenever you want to, but you guys can go ahead back to the street, back to the room if you'd like to as well.
Melon, my favorite character.
Melon. How about everybody else goes to the room, and then Tracy's like, I'm gonna talk to Melon real quick to see what's going on, and then I'll meet you guys in the back. Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get what you need. Yeah. So Melon comes up and she's like, "Hey, how was your night?"
Melon.
It was good. How you doing, Melon?
Good. It's good. It's real good.
A good night tonight?
Yeah. Lots of tips. Okay. Hey. So, want to let you know though, you had some visitors.
Who? What?
Huh?
What visitors did I have?
Visitors. I don't know. You know how like Ace be rolling with those weird people? I don't even know. Like, I mean, oh, I'm sorry. You used to roll with them too. Anyways, they came by.
The same people?
Yeah.
Was Ace with them or were they by themselves?
Yeah, they gave you a letter. Hold on. She turns around and like goes into her dress and like picks out.
Safest place to put it. That's the safest place.
And
in the titties.
Out a letter for you. And
okay.
It reads, "Hello, Traci. It's been a while. It looks like we missed you this time around. It seems you've walked yourself back into our orbit. You would be useful to us, and we would be useful to you as well, I'm sure. Hope to catch you soon. Let's say tomorrow morning, brunch hours. I'd love to chat with you. I hear you've made new friends. Santana."
Okay, so
Come to call
Traci takes
about your
the
car's
letter.
extended warranty.
So Traci takes the letter, folds it back. Like, she's no longer smiling. Her face is like, she's more annoyed right now. She's just like, okay. And then she just looks at Melon. She's like, thanks, hun. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Do you know how many people came?
Like 7.
They send not them sending a squad for her. Okay. And Ace was not one of them.
Oh yeah, no, he was there. He was there, and I don't know. He was like talking to somebody. They seemed like they were really funny. Like they were really close. He was laughing a lot.
Okay. Do you remember what the person that they were talking to looked like?
She was real cute. Not gonna lie. Like I low-key was like, "Do you want my number?" Like she was real cute. I don't know. I don't know. She was a little like 5'2", really cute afro. It was like tight knit. She had a little beret on top. All black like the rest of them. I don't know what you want me to say right now. I was dancing.
All right, Melon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Melon.
I love her so much.
Melon, you could do no wrong. Melon, you're actually perfect in every way.
Literally,
Melon is it. Melon is it.
In the
Period.
story, we're actually the background characters.
We're the fucking NPCs. Melon is everything.
Literally.
Yes. All right. And you guys are in the back room.
Can I just quickly ask, what kind of time is it?
It's like
What time is it right now?
It's like it's late, right?
I would say it's probably around like 10:30.
Sadie is going to sit in the back room and be like,
maybe
"My
not.
mom's
Maybe
gonna
like
kill
around
me."
8. Maybe no. Because you guys went to dinner around 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10:30 sounds about right. To be honest, with all the things that you guys just did, yeah.
Yeah, Sadie is fully going to sit there and be like, "My mom's going to kill me."
I'll talk to her.
Thank you.
Is Knox date tonight or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Today's Friday.
I was like,
this whole time he's just been like running around. I think once we're all settled in the back room, we'll kind of like all take seats and be like, okay, a lot has happened. It's kind of crazy.
that's a word for it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Things gonna keep happening.
Mm-hmm.
It tends to.
It tends to, yeah.
It tends to.
I'm gonna keep figuring out what's going on, being nosy as hell. That's me. But I don't know where everybody else. Oh my god. I don't know nobody else's stance on this. If you want to stay in it, stay out of it, figure it out, not figure it out because it's dangerous. But I'll be honest here. Most of you seem like you're fucking in on it, or at the very least have some connection to it and don't know. So, you're probably way better equipped than me. But I'll let you decide. Sadie, you got school. You got your job
do.
here. Margo, you got a thriving, I don't know, like Etsy store, probably. It's just like a random little job.
It's not real.
No, but I'm imagining like Craigslist, but in person.
I'm doing everything. I am Hello Dolly and Goodbye Dolly. I'm all of the dollies.
We kind of goes down the line. What everyone has to go. Basically what everyone's stance is before we discuss how we want to move forward. Is this a group? Is this what's happening? Does anybody want to back out? How's everybody feeling? I don't think this is gonna be one and done. There's like dozens of the monsters hanging around here now.
I'm ready to commit.
While this is all happening, Tracy's just like in her head, like trying to think like about the letter about Ace and all of them come in like, and so she's just like she's spaced out, but so she's not really listening that much. She's there.
I'm in the room.
As a professional meddler, I feel like it is my job to my civic duty, if you will, to professionally meddle. It's to, you know, it's kind of in the title. Now, Traci.
Huh? Yeah.
How do you feel about this? You comfortable with meddling?
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, she said.
That's consent. All right. We keep dragging her. She's like, "Why do y'all keep bringing me with you? You said yes." Remember that one time?
Like, yeah, okay.
Remember that one time you said yes, and she's like, "When the fuck did I say
yes?" she's like not even stopping. So she's like,
Yeah.
Like.
Sadie.
I think I'm kind of in it now.
All right. So we kind of got a lot of things going on. I'm gonna go over some of my notes, figure them out. So I'm gonna do as a detective, just go through shit.
It's adorable. It's got the little notepad with the spine.
I'll put it away. And I'll leave this fucking room.
Keep it out.
All right. I don't want to be made fun of for the fucking notepad. All right. I have a hard time remembering things. I have a learning disability. Let me write my shit down.
I go to the same store for the same notepads. I love it. Please continue.
He puts his notepad aggressively. He's defensive about his choice in notepad.
Oh, honey, it's great.
All right. A lot of things occurred. I don't remember all of them. I do know. This is me as B saying that part. There was at least 2 bodies missing, both very strange and weird circumstances that are probably linked to what we're dealing with now. There was a thing at the hotel. There was the plant little guy. And then there was the cockroach, the last one we just fought. The portal opened. We think that's adjacent to Holly, probably a thing. But portal did open. It let a lot of stuff out. I think that stuff's going to be running around town, causing problems. Or maybe just vibing. Could just be vibing. But I don't know if anybody's going to deal with that. So we kind of all know and was there the night when it happened and watched them all leave. I don't know about y'all, but I feel kind of responsible. And I kind of want to make sure nobody gets fucking, like, murked by strange, weird entities. Aliens are real. Just lay that on the table. This is for my own brain to affirm. I just need to affirm that, like, emotionally. It's a lot to take in, alright? It's a lot for, like, my poor little brain to figure out. Aliens are real.
Huh.
Yes, Sebastian's an alien.
I just thought they were from like Europe or something.
Do you think like British people are aliens?
I've that from like day one. Like aliens, of course.
People are people no matter where they're from, and I don't know why we have to label it.
This is fair. This is fair and valid. I'll be honest, Holly. It was a lot to accept and just take in from just like a face point value. And I didn't know you very well at the time. My eyes kind of need to see everything occur in real time, fight it, and like exist in it to really let it sink in. It wasn't anything against your character. It just wasn't real until it was real, you know? It had to hit me.
I understand. You needed to see me floating and shooting monsters. The sparkles now.
Yeah, the sparkles really sold it home. The white in the eyes, you know? Yeah.
Pyrotechnics.
It's kind of you know, I didn't know anything about this necklace that I have, but it seems to interact with the portal. Margo, you're the first person I ever met in Monsla. Do you remember anything?
Stand by the welcome sign, yeah.
Oh my god. Do you remember anything about me when you found me?
Oh, well, let me see. It was a Tuesday. I just picked up dry cleaning for the Stevensons. Can I roll to see if I remember anything?
Yeah.
Let's see. Would that be? I want to see. I think that would be Ooh. Well. Sorry. I want to check something really quick. Sorry, Achilles, I'm not letting you in here. Okay. Okay. So, what I would like to do is, can I have, Margo subconsciously use some magic?
Magic? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What exactly would you like to do?
To observe another place or time. She thinks, she's like, I'm very visual, I'm very vivid, I just have a very great memory.
She's like, hold on, let me just go on my brain real quick, let me just sift through.
Here's
my mind power.
Here's what, if we want to take a second, Holly, if you would, here's what I'll say, you're gonna roll, and Holly, I keep calling you Holly, Stevie, you can tell, Margo what they see in their vision of what they remember. So yeah, go ahead and roll.
Me.
Yes, you.
Roll. Okay,
you
yes,
go ahead
yes,
and roll that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that is a 10. It is a 10.
Oh, that's a full success. So they get a clear image memory, and so read that one more time for us. This is under just the magic tools, correct?
Yes, it's just the effects of use magic, not big magic. Just use magic, observe another place or time.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do you want to describe how your magic works, though, Margo?
So I think,
is there a way to
I think with Margo's, especially because she's doing it subconsciously, it's a very subtle thing. People think that Margo has this kind of thing when she enters a room, and they just assume it's a personality. Like, she always seems to smell like your favorite food, and she sometimes when she's doing something, if she's trying to remember something, her eyes will look a little brighter. If she's doing something that she enjoys or helping someone, she might start doing it a little faster. One of the things that people notice about Margo is that her age is kind of hard for them to discern, because, you know, they're like, oh, well, she dresses like this, you know, maybe she's older, but every so often she looks a little stronger, and her skin looks a little shinier. So I feel like Margo's magic is just very much vibrancy and like enhancing of the senses of those around her. Just like she just every so often looks a little bit more alive.
Wow. Okay, Margo.
Wow.
All right.
Margo, alien.
Knox is like, at this point, am I the only normal guy? Is it just me? What the fuck?
Very subtle though right now.
So here's what I'm thinking is happening right now. Stevie, you're gonna explain to exactly what Margo is seeing, but while Margo is talking about it, it's coming from Margo's mouth, right? But people can almost feel like they are there with Margo as they're explaining what they're seeing. It's so real to you, the story, that it's almost tangible, that you can feel the leaves on your neck, and like, you know what I mean? So go ahead, explain, what does Margo see? Remember.
Okay, so what Margo sees is she finds on a rainy night in an alleyway that there's a woman, Holly, sitting kind of amongst trash. Her shoes are gone. Her outfit is white. It's torn up and discolored. It looks like she has been walking for days, and her feet are just completely covered in mud and leaves, so like almost up to her knees. She's just very dirty. Her hair looks fried and matted, and she looks tired, like she hasn't slept in a long time. She found a sweater in the alley. It looks too big for her, and she put it on to try and cover herself from the rain. She looks scared and doesn't really know what to do or where to go. And that's what Margo saw when she first met Holly.
And then I asked you if you'd come from Woodstock.
Oh, and one thing is that Holly was holding the necklace, not wearing it when you found her. So, but Holly had like the tightest grip on it. Yeah.
You wouldn't let that thing go for like to save your life.
It was almost like I couldn't.
I just want to say, while the story is being explained, like, you're listening to the words, and you almost feel like you can, even though Margo doesn't talk about it, you can hear like a car drive by, or you could see like, not see, but you could feel like maybe a breeze, or like maybe you could feel like my back feels a little wet because it was raining that night. So yeah. Sorry, continue, guys.
Could I metagame for 1 second?
Sure.
I feel like, just because I don't know how Margo would bring this up, I feel like Holly's necklace is like a key, kind of like in Treasure Planet, when they do the little circle key, and then it keeps its door opening and closing, and then it's the stuff. I feel like that's why. And so Margo's holding. Anyway, that's why. Anyway, okay. I didn't know how to bring that. Do you feel like you can control that? Like, is it something you turn on?
I really don't know how I just feel it. It kind of feels connected to me in some way. I think it has something to do with the scars, and I'm not really sure how I got those either, but they're everywhere. They don't hurt, but when I'm using the magic from it, I think it does sort of burn. But I don't know how I got it, the scars or the necklace. But I just assumed that I was gifted it.
I mean, you're sure gifted, there's no doubt about that, honey. It's just who gave you the gift. Does it burn like a memory?
I guess so. It kind of burns like your throat burns when you're panicked. And you want to get away.
I think Zab's frozen. Oh no, they're not. Oh.
No, I'm not.
What the? Oh my god, that was so real.
That was a deep thought.
You were in such deep thought. That looks so real. Oh my god. Zab, you swindled us.
No, for once I'm not frozen. Up.
Can I use magic to try and remember anything?
Is the rest of everybody here, like, during this? Everybody's there, right? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're all there.
You're trying to remember something?
Yeah, remember that night, or at least right before it. Like, Holly's trying really, really hard to try and remember anything, and so I think she tries to hold to the necklace to see if she can remember.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
Margo help out. Can Margo help out?
No.
That's a fail, so. Right?
It is a fail.
Okay.
Yeah?
How would you like to help out? In what way? And I'll see if it's a clear no or not. What would you be doing to help?
Well, I didn't actually. Let me see if I could do this. I was wondering if I could do because Margo has this subconscious magic. Since it's like a comforting type magic, if that presence would help Holly in any way.
You would have to do something to
like
help
if I
Holly.
Do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
That's a different role, though, isn't it?
Are we in?
You need to do an action that would create help out. That would be making you roll magic, which is different.
Can I rub her back in like a comforting way?
I'll say for this, I don't think that's going to be enough to help
enough.
Holly. I'm sorry, yeah, it's not going to be enough.
Nope,
I'll say that Holly, you do try to remember to the point where I think your magic kind of like spittles out of you a little bit because you're trying so hard to remember. But instead, unfortunately, when you open your eyes, you start hallucinating a little bit, and you start seeing Traci in you think Traci like hiding secrets from you, wearing a doctor's outfit at first. You think like what the heck, like why is Traci wearing a lab coat? Like why are you wearing a lab coat kind of situation. So Traci's in a lab coat. That's what you're hallucinating.
When did you change, Traci?
What are you talking about?
Why are you wearing that?
I'm wearing the same thing I had on this whole time.
You're wearing a doctor's coat.
No, she's not.
No, I'm not, Holly.
I'm sorry. I was trying to remember. And I think like Holly is just like she's trying to clear her head, but she just keeps looking at Traci and trying to
act under pressure.
Oh.
Sweet was like, you guys weren't rolling enough before.
8.
Time to change that.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So what's happening now for you is that you'll blink and you'll see it. You'll blink again, you don't see it.
Holly will just like start rubbing her eyes, and she goes, "I'm sorry. I think I need a minute."
Okay. Want to stay in here? Do you wanna go somewhere else?
I don't want to miss anything. Did that pick up? I'm sorry, did I whisper too?
No, it did.
No.
Okay.
I think Knox will be like, well, maybe just like pat her arm and just say like, take a second, stay here with us, and just let us know when you settle.
I don't know how much help I'll be now, but maybe that means something. The coat.
Maybe. I think he opens up a page and he just like says, "All right, I'll write it down." And he'll like take note of it, like what she sees and why, as like terms of figuring out things. And then he will kind of like, to draw attention away from her, look back at the group and like, okay. Random little tidbit that everyone here did not know, because me and it's a bit unrelated. Me and Margo got there first when we all went out to dinner. When we arrived there first, there's some guys that came in all wearing very simple white tan clothes that all talked to Giovanni, or at least interacted with him before leaving out the back door. Then you all arrived.
They talked to Mario.
Mario.
Sorry.
They talked to Mario. And Giovanni said they come a lot, but they didn't eat. Come a lot, but they didn't eat. Now, is this a correct correlation, Sweet, that the body that Giovanni described, what it was wearing, same clothes?
Yeah, Giovanni told Traci that the clothes look similar to what they wore
And since it's a bit of a recap, I'll say the group, they walked in, they spoke to Mario about doing some work for trade of food. But this night they did back for their food.
And the clothes were not similar to the body found at the North Bridge, because Giovanni mentioned to, like I wrote in my notes, that the clothes were clean, but they were also like weird, like whites and like tans. I took note of that because that was the same way that they were dressed.
That's for the one on the edge of the forest.
Yeah, the one on the edge of the forest. Those clothes, similar in description to the clothes those guys were wearing.
Yes.
He will point that out, because that's a body, and those people who are similar to that body. And
Margo didn't recognize those people, even though they're there all the time. Right?
But does not recognize people.
And I'll probably look at Margo and be like, did they ring any bells? Because it's kind of weird that their clothes match the body. It's kind of weird that the clothes match the body that was been there for this many times, but then started decaying, but the clothes were clean, even though the body had been found in the forest.
I mean, dead bodies even aside, I think it's weird that I don't know them, because I try to know everybody in this town.
Do know
the fact that I didn't know, it's almost rude. It's almost rude. I'll forgive
you offended?
it, but no, I'm fine. It's okay.
Margo, it's okay to not know everybody. Like it's okay.
I mean, I think I do know basically everybody. And we just, so it's not even like it matters.
Okay, but yeah,
you're right. I did it.
It hurts her.
It's a little. Well, hopefully the goal here is we'll get to know them. So then you'll know them, and then it won't be a problem, right?
Well, I just think that Mario would have said something, but it's okay. Anytime that someone is welcome, they're welcome. Did Mario again say where they usually go to work? Because I think that we should definitely look there.
Yeah, if they do food for work.
Did he say what? They work at the diner. Is that what Mario was saying?
I don't think we got to ask him about that now. We didn't ask much about those people coming in until like after I'd spoken with Giovanni. I was like, but then we were like kind of leaving. So
right. Well, if that's the information, can I say intel? If that's the intel that we have, so much fun. Then I think that we either. We could go all the way back to the diner and ask Mario, or we could call him. He's got a phone at the diner, or we could go and try to be where that body was. I mean, I was pretty late, but, we got a glowy girl and maybe a cat superhero. I'm not really sure. And Traci, you can. I know that sometimes you pack, so we can, if nothing else.
Remind me, we saw the portal. And I wrote down that we saw the Coker was originally at the North Bridge, bus depot, and it came through the portal to us, so it was originally there. I wrote something about shoes left behind. Did we just see shoes? And no person?
Oh, yeah.
Through the portal? We just saw shoes?
Yes.
He points it out. He's like, and the shoes. Also, this thing was at the bus station.
So do we want to go to the bus station? What kind of shoes?
What kind of shoes? Were they Nike? Were they pumps? Were they heels?
They were like sneakers. They were black work sneakers that you might see, maybe someone who works as a bus driver, or it's like black regular shoes, sneakers.
So black work sneakers left behind where the Coker was coming from at the bus depot.
Well, that's not very.
No, it's very. I'm just wondering. I don't know. Wondering who owned the shoes.
Most people. I will say.
I said who owned the shoes, like the ones that were. Okay, all right. Well.
Well, let's go find out. Let's go see if the shoes are still there.
I mean, it's pretty late.
Yeah, we're a little late popping over there.
Oh.
Sadie's gonna sit down with 17-year-old. Sadie's literally 17, and she's gonna sit there and be like, my mom is already gonna kill me.
So, let me put it this way. Did you all want to wait till tomorrow? Because I'm not feeling too good about this pink goo. You never know if you let stuff sit 12 hours. That stuff can really get into your system. I don't know what it is.
It's like when you do laundry, you can't get the stain out after a certain time.
Exactly. Although I will say baking powder will do wonders. I don't think baking powder is gonna fix this. I
good for blood.
Sadie, if you want to go home, you want to tell your mama. If you want us to keep, I don't want you to, you know, go. If maybe have some supervision, does your mom want to come?
I don't think she should know about this. She might take away my cat.
No, we don't.
Probably should think of something. If you're gonna keep doing this, probably should think of something that you're doing.
I'll tell your mom that we are working on a book report, and it is.
Why would you?
Because I sometimes help after school at all the schools. This is, of course.
I mean, would it not be better for me to be maybe shadowing Knox?
Maybe you need to do some.
Sure, that makes.
I really don't like lying to your mom, but I also don't think she needs to know that your cat talks and the aliens are real, like right this second. So how about you have like an assignment or something where you have to like follow person you want to do when you grow up, or some job thing, like I don't know.
Right, it's a book report, on what I want to do in the future.
Personal essay, book report.
And she knows I'm not on any major cases, so as far as she knows, I'm just milling around.
There you go. We've got it. We're sorted.
All right. So I will go call her. Well, do you want to call her? Probably you should call her and tell her. You might want to go ahead and get that out the way now.
Tell her I'm gonna be home late. Tracy, do you have a landline?
Yes, you can use the one at the bar.
If you need me, just wave me over.
Sadie will go and she'll call her home phone. Just wait for either mum or dad to pick up.
You just got Knox in on this conspiracy to lie to your mom about a book report.
Literally.
Some undercover work. He needs practice.
She needs an alibi. He's a trustworthy adult. He's a trustworthy adult. It's not like he's out here fighting mythical creatures and monsters. What? No.
No.
Really not it.
Of course not. He is simply doing paperwork. Oh my god.
Very long.
Okay.
So,
repeat to me the plan. So you're gonna go make a call to
my mom,
to
explain my parents,
explain the alibi in the situation. So
just be like, we're still working.
Call in the break room.
Cool. She'll do that, and she'll call up her home phone. Just like, whoever picks up, I guess.
It's your mom.
Oh god. She was really hoping it would be her dad.
It's actually the cat. He left and is at the phone and is like, hello.
Hello.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
This is the Keller residence. Olivia speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Mom. It's
Sadie. Yeah. Where are you?
I'm with Knox. We're working on my personal essay, which is a discovery of what I really want to do in the future. Because I know I've been toying with fashion designer, but you know, Margo's been helping out at the school and really gave me some ideas.
Not Margo, Margo, get out. Just
but not to. I mean, Knox has fashion of his own, but what does that have to do? What is Knox doing to help you with his fashion?
No, I'm toying with fashion design, right? But I'm also really inspired by what you do, Mom.
Yeah.
So Knox is helping me with that.
Roll to manipulate someone.
Listen, if you need me, I'll come over there and pick up the phone.
Fashion with his trench coat, his like.
He's pretty fashionable. You can't see him.
He's pretty good.
If you need help, I got you.
Changed in 3 days for sure.
No, because we've been doing this for 3 days.
Manipulate someone. Charm. Okay. How much charm do I have? I've only got +1. Okay, I need help. I'm on 6.
Okay. Maybe Knox will come over.
It helps you. Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because Knox is the lie.
But doesn't Tracy know, like, the mom?
But Tracy and the mom's relationship is not the best.
Yeah, okay, right, never mind.
She's the head of the cops.
You know what? I I shouldn't help you. If you want to, you can.
No,
Sure.
I think Knox is the one going over because he's the one that's in the lie that would be keeping an eye on her. So I think maybe he goes over and like picks up and is like, it's Knox. Is she?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I took the phone.
Oh, wait, picks up the phone?
Oh wait, I should probably just help out with the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's like, Sadie. If you come, what are you doing? You're supposed to be on like the 3rd book. I mean, I pulled up all these textbooks on detectiving, and you ain't even reading them. You know, right. I had to read like 5 days in the academy. All right, you know, like this is not easy work. You don't even have a highlighter out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just sorry, Mom. Knox wants me to finish up on some of the textbook readings.
Knox, go ahead, roll to help out.
Okay.
Oh lord.
It's so he probably has those books because they cost so much fucking money. Oh, okay, wait. It was good. It's a cool. He doesn't have any cool. Don't fucking need it. That's 11. Cool. No, he doesn't. I don't know why. I didn't pick your stats very well. It's 11,
it's
yeah.
kind of funnier than
that's awesome. Yeah, that 100%.
He sometimes keeps his cool, but he has no cool. He keeps his cool on base level, you know?
Yeah, so Olivia hears Knox on the other line. It's like, okay. Okay. We'll tell him I said hello. Here's the thing. You have to be home by, let's say, what time is it right now? 10:30. Be home in an hour. And where exactly are you guys? Where are you guys studying?
At Margo's place.
Oh, you're across the bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
We were in
cut off your studies. You're what?
Knox's car. Knox will drop me back home with his car. And
since when have you been spending time with Margo Castanakis? That's what you're talking about, right?
Friends with me. She's friends with me.
Margo is friends with Knox.
Yeah, she's been volunteering at the school.
Also, just a reminder
at the school.
Also, Margo knows your dad. Margo's friends with your dad.
She's friends with Dad. Well, she's friends with Dad too.
Oh, okay. Well, if Margo has any cookies lying around, please bring some. Cause we really love. You know how your dad really loves the cookies.
Vaughn's looking at Margo like we're gonna bake so much tonight.
If not, at least maybe a secret of the recipe. That'd be really nice.
I will find out for you, Mom.
Vaughn's like,
nice try, Olivia.
She can have a cookie.
I'll absolutely try and see if Margo has any of her infamous cookies.
She's like looking dead at Margo.
I use a cup of lard.
I'll find out for you, Mom.
Okay, and since you're across the bridge, I'll give you an extra 30 minutes. So instead of 11:30, get home by midnight.
Okay, I promise I will. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too. Be safe.
Will do. Bye.
Perfect.
I feel like everyone gives a sigh. Like, all right.
That was so much fun.
I hated every minute of that.
As long as she believes it, we're good.
Oh, I actually have to write an essay now.
Yeah, you do. I got books, so you will be reading them. Thought that was a lie? Nah. At least 40% of the police academy is reading.
Well, it sounds like we have not a lot of time, so we
an hour and a half.
Move on. An hour and a half.
So where do we need to go? We need to check out the depot. Anywhere else?
I mean, yeah, that sounds good. Let's check out there, because then we can go from. We'll be at the bus stop, and then we can go from there.
All right. Back in my car.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Holly? You feeling any better?
Does Holly see the coat on Traci still?
Roll for me.
Okay.
Act under pressure.
If it's bad, does it get worse?
If it's bad, does it get better? Who's to say? Who's to say? We're feeling funky and fun. Ooh.
Ooh.
Knox. That's a 5.
That's a 5. All right. Yeah. So you see Traci, and they had a lab coat on, and you feel like they're hiding something. You are very, very paranoid right now. With Traci specifically.
I'm okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's okay.
Do you want to go with us?
Are you sure?
I think Holly will just automatically walk over to Knox and like not say anything.
All right.
All right.
Anything? Yeah.
Why don't you go get in the front seat? You take shotgun.
Okay.
All right. I think he'll like start rounding everyone up to go ahead and get in the car, and maybe he'll hang back for a second, like before they walk out the door at Traci, and just kind of lean over, like as they're walking. Look, I'm sorry I got snippy. A lot of shit's happening, and this is what I do. I need to know what's going on all the time because I need to know. All right, so I can't fix it if I don't know. And you're hiding shit. I can't expect you to tell me. That's fine. Keep your secrets. I don't expect you to share. If your secrets get in the way and start hurting people, we got a problem. I'm not trying to threaten you. I don't want you to be scared of me. It's a promise.
Don't worry, I'm not.
Good. Don't be. I don't mean that in a... I'm become like cause a problem fucking officer of the law. This music is really not helping, like this serious, sweet. I was hoping you would change it. I was like, this is really, it's so shenanigan-y, and I'm like, this is so serious, and it's not.
The music, the content is so serious, and the music.
I was like, wait, I was like, I imagine that this is like playing, and like Knox and Knox and Traci are just like, are you hearing the fucking music?
I was so engrossed in what was being said. I was like, ooh.
The music is playing, and we're just like, are you hearing that? Like, is that the radio? Is that the club music? Is that like is it like a dance hour? It's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse dance hour. That show's not even out yet. But I think he's just like, it's fine. Keep your secrets. I would like if you communicated more if you're gonna be sticking with us. But maybe you're flying solo. That's none of my business. Whatever works. I'm just used to having somebody at my back who knows what's going on and trusting the people I'm working with. But you ain't known me long, so that's cool. Whatever's going on with Holly, she keeps looking at you. I don't know if that's got something to do there, if there's some layers there, or is that just her weird freaky magic shit? I don't know a lot right now. It's putting me on edge. I just want to say sorry for snapping up at you. I just wish you say some more. But I can tell you're not gonna, so I'll let it rest.
I'm not really sure about Holly's situation with me, but
I don't know. She's got a lot going on. She's a lot of layers going on there, and I don't think we got time to depict all of them like right now.
Yeah.
I think maybe she needed another protein bar. I think she could use like a bottle of water and like
she's a special
like
child.
A weighted blanket right now just to like decompress. She's feeling a lot of things.
She needs a hug.
She needs a lot of hugs, I think.
Yeah. But once I'm able to see that I can trust you, I'll tell you what I know. But for now, I need to gather all the information.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, come on. Going to the bus stop.
The bus stop.
Going to the bus stop.
I'm hailing down the bus.
Not you. Get in the car. Get in the car. Oh, no.
You, as you're walking around your car, Knox, you see that at the back bumper, there is a little bit of jelly on there.
I think he like stops there and just like looks at it for a hot second, and I think like the gravity of what everything is happening and what's going on and how Traci's already involved. Margo's just a little bit off, and it's not necessarily bad, but she's off. Sadie is fucking a superpowered Catwoman right now, and Holly has magic, and he's just a normal fucking guy with a gun who just wants to help people. And he's just looking at the goddamn goop on his car, and I think he just... Yep, and he just like wipes it off with like a paper towel, chucks it in the trash can. So we're doing this as he just gets in the car.
Go ahead, actually, roll investigate for me.
Can do. Ooh, that's a good roll. Investigate is sharp. 11, 11. I rolled a 4 and a 5, and my boy is actually smart.
Yeah. So, as you see the back bumper, you see that it actually trails into the crevice of your car. And so, like, where the trunk and the bumper meets. So you can see, like, maybe something has wedged itself into the trunk of your car.
Not Knox have a body in his car.
Apparently. I think he'll go back to the driver's seat, because I think he's got a car. They just have to, like, you think it's kind of, you gotta, like, pop the trunk from inside the car, or you gotta, like, get a separate key?
You buy the seat.
Yeah.
Oh, you can use the key as well.
Okay, I think it'd be like 1 second, and then just like pop his trunk. Something in there?
Yeah. So you pop the trunk open. You see you see Morph basically from Treasure Planet.
Yes, I was hoping.
In the back of your car.
Does it have little eyes and everything?
It does.
I think he'll just like stare at it in absolute shock. The fuck?
What is it?
Hi.
Oh my
There's a friend in my car, I guess.
It sees you and it starts just bubbling up.
Yeah.
And more jelly is
You doing a little dance?
and it's shaking.
Oh. He like steps back. Do you want space? Can you talk? Can you understand me? Are you cool?
It's just looking around, back and forth.
He like goes to shut the trunk. Is this what you want? Is this what you...
I don't think that's gonna make it go away.
I mean, it doesn't have to go away. I mean, this is the thing we're looking for. Y'all want to come see the thing? Okay, well, he stepped back. He's like just standing like around.
Hey, little guy, why are you so itchy?
Everybody goes to it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. Everybody goes to it, and as everyone starts coming up, it starts shaking even more.
I think we'll step back because Knox stepped back.
It starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back up.
It starts vibrating
it
because
like
of
that.
how.
Okay, we're backing up. We're backing up. We're backing up.
It's scared.
Okay,
Hold
we'll
up.
back up. Everyone back up and get down. Make yourself smaller.
Let me just.
She's gonna bring up her lore again if she can. Also,
Oh, yeah. So it starts, like I said, when it sees all of you guys come around to take a look at it, it starts shaking, it starts vibrating. And you guys have taken a step back, but it is so out of its element right now. It is terrified. It starts spinning, and little jelly spurts go out everywhere. You guys actually get a little bit of extra jelly on you. And it passes out in the back of your car.
So Holly's vision.
That's Holly's vision.
Holly's
yes.
vision.
But then something else happens. From the little jelly that has splattered onto you guys and inside of your car, it starts to connect back to it and suction back up. And so all the jelly that was just spewed out, it starts to go back to it, and the spots that you guys have had jelly on before connects to you. Connects to the little jelly being as well. And unfortunately, because you guys have washed a lot of it off, it's yanking. But 1 second.
Isn't the consequences of my own actions?
Oh my god.
It is no. Let's do. Yeah, so it's yanking and it's not being able to pull back. So all of your hands just have like this jelly that has extended out and it's coming out. For Knox, some of it's from the back of your neck. For Holly, it's the back of your leg. And all of you guys start to feel really shaky yourselves. Start to feel really weird. And you all 5 start vibrating. Can everybody roll 2 dice and tell me what each dice is?
Individually stacked?
Oh
yeah.
My god, are you for real? I rolled 2 1s.
Two. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Should we just hold up our hands?
Hold up our little fingers. Look up when you're ready. We're holding up our fingers.
1.
Wait. Look what I got. I'm gonna change my number.
Okay. So Knox, you got a 3 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did we all get 1 or 2?
Got a 5 and a 2.
Oh my god.
Okay. Traci got a 4 and a 2. And Holly got a 4. Oh no, a 2 and a 4. Okay. And then what did Sadie get?
2 1.
Once.
1 and
Double
a 1.
ones. Hey.
Oh, that.
Do we experience?
Right?
What is bad? Do we experience? Does that count? Does this count as experience? If I rolled a 1?
Oh yeah.
No.
Damn.
No experience.
You sure?
Yeah.
Not a little bit?
No.
Maybe a quarter?
Would you like it to?
Maybe. This is the curse of being the one that drives, is that your car is just the brunt of pain and suffering.
It is involved in the plot now.
It is. My car is the plot.
Look what
My
happened
car's gonna
to
be a monster
Margo's
one day.
Vespa. Margo's Vespa.
God
got
forbid you have a
fucked up
vehicle.
too. Any mode of transportation is just not it, apparently.
The bus?
These aliens are just like, you need to walk.
You need to get some exercise. And we're like, we're in a major city. You need to walk. Public transport. Support it.
In the suburbs.
It'll take her like hours to get.
I need my Vespa.
She needs her Vespa. How else is she gonna get in?
I need Knox's car.
For him to drive all the way from the city to get Margo to bring her to the city.
Exactly.
Which he probably does often.
She did today, in fact.
He's fine with it.
He has to be.
Okay.
He has no choice.
So great. Wow.
I'm scared.
You ready?
I don't like it. No. No. I need a moment.
Let's go.
No.
You guys start shaking. You start to feel really weird. You start to like
jazz hands.
I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. You guys start to feel really, really weird. Like you're kind of like feeling like you're gonna pass out. And all together, you guys close your eyes and feel like you're falling forward. But you catch yourselves. And when you open your eyes, you're not where you were standing. Traci, you open your eyes and you are in Holly's clothes. Actually, you look at your hands and you're in Holly's body. Knox, you are in Traci's body. Holly, you are in Knox's body. Sadie, you are in Margo's body. And Margo, you are in Sadie's body.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Wait, can you say them again? I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, please.
Ready? You ready?
Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Traci, you are in Holly's body. Traci is in Holly's body.
Got it.
Knox, you are in Traci's body.
Mm-hmm.
Holly, you are in Knox's body. Sadie, you are in Margo's body. And Margo, you are in Sadie's body.
Oh god.
Can you send that into the Discord?
Yes.
Of course.
I can type it.
I just want to make sure I know where everyone else is. Puberty. Again.
I'm typing it. Go ahead and keep talking. Like describing stuff. I'm gonna type it in.
Perfect. And that's where we're gonna end today.